Welcome to the AEW Dynamite Night 2 of the actually Night 3 if you count Collision. The Continental Classic Tournament. It's your boy AB from DET.
I'm that ball bro for the NYC.
It's nobody. It's Mute Man, aka Roze.
Hey, it's your boy Roze.
There you go. New streaming platform. We got to get used to this, but hopefully it works out for you guys tuning in. Thank you for joining. Another night of the Continental Classic is in the book, and what a night it was, man. Let's just not even wait, jump right into it. Samoa Joe and Eddie Kingston start the show off with a promo that was absolutely fire, and it just felt real, man. It felt like the streets. That's what it felt like, man. It felt like some real life drama. This was like one of the realest promos I've seen from AEW in a while. Roze, you down there cheering. How'd you feel about the opening?
Man, first off, Eddie Kingston, one of my favorites. So definitely love he getting the title shot, man. I don't care, man. I don't care. I don't care what they got going on. I don't care what the ops got going on. Put the belt on them right now.
The belt
Put the belt on them right now. Eddie Kingston is that guy, man. But nah, so of course Samoa Joe, he gonna talk crazy. He all of a sudden got jets and stuff now, all of a sudden, which is crazy. But he called Eddie Kingston a third. He called him a third place, second place, third place player. Anyways, he just acts like he's so much above Eddie Kingston, like everybody else does. Everybody else acts like they're so much above Eddie Kingston. But to be honest, Eddie Kingston is one of those guys that he's definitely like that. So I definitely love it, and I can't wait to watch their match next week in Atlanta.
Bro, how'd you feel about the promo?
Listen, it was short and sweet and straight to the point. Okay, we didn't need no 20-minute entrances from each participant coming out. Nah, man, it's just you got your line. Samoa Joe, you go. Eddie Kingston, you go, and that's it. And I love what Eddie Kingston said. Like, yo, like Samoa Joe, you were one of the guys that growing up watching you, man. Like you, all the times that he faced against his mentor, the Amazing Red, and like calling him the greatest ROH world champion, in the history of that company. And it's like, look at you now, like flying private jets, man. Like, this ain't the Samoa Joe that he recognizes. And he told him straight to his face, like, yo, like next week, dog, like winter is coming. If I don't get that Samoa Joe, the greatest ROH champion of all time, the one that used to be a killer, the one that used to be a dog, if I don't get that Samoa Joe, like he's gonna eat him alive. And who knows, maybe he might shock the world. He might take that belt. We shall see. But it's just two dogs in the middle of the ring, like just making their points, like no tiptoeing around it, saying exactly what they're gonna do, man. Straight to the point, get in and out, and that's it. They set the tone next week for Winter is Coming. I cannot wait.
Yeah, that's gonna be absolutely incredible. I thought this promo was just amazing. If somehow Roze is right and this motherfucker pulled the upset, that will be the shock of 2025 for sure, man. 1000%. But next up, this match did not disappoint. We knew it wouldn't. And everything it was supposed to be, it was that times 10. Pac versus Kazuchika Okada. This was absolutely incredible. Back and forth. Great professional wrestling on display, as always, with AEW. But this match was top tier. It ended with Pac trying to go for the brutalizer, but Okada reverses, getting the quick, surprising 1, 2, 3, but it was much needed. Okada could not take another loss in this tournament, but he got the dub, got the 3 points on the board. Bro, how'd you feel about this one?
I love it, man. This is exactly everything we were expecting from this match. I mean, Pac is just that perfect combination of speed and power. And I mean, this dude is just on a whole nother level. I mean, Pac looks like that he ate Adrian Neville from NXT. That's how big this dude has got, man. This dude is ridiculous, man. Looking like a jacked up muscle hamster out there, man. Like it's
Muscle
ridiculous.
hamster.
Yeah, jacked up muscle hamster. Yeah, I just thought of that off the top of my brain right there. That's what Pac coming out of. But man, listen. You saw the brilliance of Okada there, man. Like just the veteran awareness, there's the wherewithal. Like he knows where he's at all the time. And he sees the brutalizer coming and a perfect counter into the the backslide pin 1, 2, 3. Like you said, he couldn't afford another back-to-back loss. I mean, especially what happened later in the night. So Okada keeps pace. I mean, like listen, this Continental Classic is only getting started, man. It's only gonna get better from here. But yeah, the Rainmaker keeping up in the Gold League.
Phil is in the comments saying Pac has no business being that jacked. 1000% I agree with you, bro. But Roze, how'd you feel about it?
I like it, man. I like it when Pac able to show that he can actually wrestle. Even if it's like more of a technical, like graps type of wrestling, like he did with Okada tonight. I do like that. And then, of course, I'm not gonna lie, man. Anytime you able to watch Okada wrestle, man, it's amazing. I really think American fans don't understand how special Okada is. Like they don't really understand. I'm pretty sure the ones that watch the product every week basis, they know, but I don't think they understand exactly how special it is that he's even over here. And the matches that he put on every week is like is crazy. They're good. So at least he able to keep tabs in the Continental Classic tournament. I don't know, man. Look like him and Takeshita is still into it, and Kyle Fletcher is the one that's up with 6. So he definitely gonna have to figure something out.
Definitely. Next up, another Continental Classic matchup. We got Kyle Fletcher defeating Kevin Knight. It was this disrespectful spot in this match where he just smacked him with his foot in the face. I was like, what the hell type of disrespect is this? But Kyle Fletcher is on another level. He has respect for absolutely no one outside the Don Callis family. So you could expect nothing less than that from him. But it was a great match. Kevin Knight showed out. Kyle Fletcher does what Kyle Fletcher does. Great match. Barbara, how'd you feel about it?
All right, before I even go, I got to put the glasses on because when these two stars are on your TV, that's how bright it was, man. That's how bright the future is for AEW right there.
Right.
Respectively, these guys are 28 and 26 years old. How good they are right now is ridiculous. Like there is no limit to their potential. And you just saw 2 future main eventers. This is a future main event for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship in the next couple of years. Kyle Fletcher and Kevin Knight, they did not disappoint. I mean, just great athleticism by Kevin Knight, but you saw Kyle Fletcher. He is the total package: speed, power, athleticism. I mean, this dude is just on a whole another level. I mean, listen, even in defeat, Kevin Knight does not lose anything at all. Like I said, this is going to be a great showcase for him this entire tournament to show the world what the Jet can do on the big stage. And like I said, I hate to be repetitive, but these two are just the future of not just AEW, but the world of professional wrestling. The whole world should take notice of the great talents that these two are. I mean, but like I said, Kyle just nasty at the end, man. Like that nasty brain buster right there. But Kevin Knight just, with heart at the end, just fighting to the bitter end, and I loved it. But Fletcher was better tonight. But man, they will definitely meet down the road. Hopefully in the near future, where the stakes are a lot higher than the Continental Classic.
Definitely. Roze, how'd you feel about Fletcher versus Kevin Knight?
Not gonna lie, man. I knew Kevin. I kind of knew Kevin Knight wasn't gonna win, but like he still had a great performance going out there. And then Kyle Fletcher is just Kyle Fletcher. Like there's nothing else you can say, man. He's just to me, he's probably like a future like face of pro wrestling, to be honest. He's just that good. And yeah, they both put on a great match, and I think they're gonna have great matches probably like years down the line. Like we might get a Kevin Knight versus Kevin Knight versus Kyle Fletcher 8 or something like that years down the line. So
Definitely.
it'll be crazy to see how they keep going from here. But it was a great match.
Phil is in the comments agreeing, saying Kyle and Kevin Mensah is a future main event of an AEW pay-per-view. The future, no doubt about it. And then he says Knight continues to show why he's the true standout in this tournament. Definitely agree with both of those comments. Incredible showing by Kevin Knight, man. Sky's the limit for him. We got a segment where the Young Bucks come out chasing Don Callis with Hinchicero and Josh Alexander in the ring, trying to get their money back, get their ass kicked until help from Jurassic Express, I should say, and Kenny Omega come down. Are they the new elite with Luchasaurus? I'm not for sure. They said something about that on the commentary. Like, I was like, is Luchasaurus in the elite? What? But it is leading up to some type of match between the Don Callis family and the elite, and I'm all for it. Bob, bro, how'd you feel about the Young Bucks slowly turning babyface?
I mean, you know, it's just they got the listen. They want their money, man. They won the match at Full Gear. They need the money, man. They live in this lavish lifestyle. They need their money. They did their work at Full Gear, so they just trying to take what's rightfully theirs. I mean, just hopefully Nick can like work on his gambling habits. I mean, you know, but that's on Big Brother Matt, in my opinion. I blame Matt for all his gambling deaths. You big brother, you should be putting a foot up Nick's ass. Like, that's what you're supposed to do to little brothers out here. That's what I'll do to my little brother. He kept costing me all this damn money at the damn slot machine. But that's a different story right there. But you know what? Listen, whether it's the new elite, I just think they all got common enemy, and that's the goddamn instigator himself, Don Callis. Like, he's the biggest shit stirrer in the company. Nah, matter of fact, no. Okada is the biggest shit stirrer in the company, as we will find out later in this later tonight. I mean, just common enemies, common goals right now. So I think that's what's aligning the elite and Jurassic Express right now. Maybe we get a 5-on-5, full on warfare against Don Callis' family. We shall see. Does it end this year? Does it go into next year? We'll find out. But I mean, yeah, it's far from over between Don Callis and Kenny Omega. That's till death do them part. Like, I mean, the sun rises and it sets, and Don Callis will always hate Kenny Omega.
Facts. Bob, bro, how'd you feel about? Do you feel this Young Bucks babyface turn?
You mean Roze?
Roze, I mean, yeah, Roze.
Yeah, I do. First off, I just want to say the most important thing we got back is being the elite.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm more happy about. They faces that they brought back being the elite. I think they starting to do like full episodes now being the elite. So I'm happy about that. Yeah, I do. I think it's time for them to be baby faces. It's time for them to get back with Kenny and time like that. The Jungle Express being a part of the fleet is kind of wacky, but it'll be okay. It'll be all right. It's just that it feels like it's about 16 people, like 27 people in the Don Callis family.
Right.
And even with Jungle Express, it's still 5 people. So it's kind of like, is it going to be one more person added? Or
Right.
is it going to be somebody to help? Could it be a returning Will Ospreay to come help them or something like that? I think I would like that, but I think this is probably going to lead to a good old probably Anarchy in the Arena match or something like that. But I would definitely like that for them to have a match to get their money, because they won that. The deal wasn't about them joining the Don Callis family for the money. It was if they win the match, they get the money, and they won the match, and it's their money, and they need it now.
Damn good segment. I'm happy that the elite is together, but I don't know. It's just something about the Young Bucks. I just like them as heels, but we'll see where this goes as baby faces. I usually don't never criticize Dynamite, but I ain't gonna lie, this next match pissed me off. I wanted my girls, Marina Shafir and Megan Bain to get the win. Some serious professional wrestling, but instead we got the timeless dingbats pitting up the win. I don't mean to hate, but I like Toni Storm, her little goofy gimmick by herself. When you add Marina Shirakawa, it's just an overkill. And now they win this match. You're going to put these two goofballs with two more goofballs with Willow and Harley Cameron. It's just like, can we take this match serious? I wanted a heel versus babyface. We're not going to get it. Timeless Toni Storm, Mina Shirakawa versus Willow Nightingale and Harley Cameron for the tag team titles. It is what it is. I know I'm complaining. I just love me some Marina Shafir and Megan Bain, and I wanted them in the finals, but it was still a damn good match. They kept it serious. We thought it was going to be some bullshit shenanigans. It was a little holiday rapping table, but it was still a hard match, and kudos to the women. Great job. But Timeless, Bombshell, Dingbats, whatever they call it, they make it to the final. Barbro, how'd you feel about this one?
I mean, it was a fun little match between them. Nothing too crazy in my opinion. I don't like, don't get me wrong. I would have preferred like Bane and Shafir to win, but I mean, listen, now it's like you can't go wrong with who you pick as the inaugural women's tag team champions, because it's like you have on one team Toni Storm, the biggest star probably in the company. I mean, and then on the other hand, you just had two of the most lovable like underdogs in Willow Nightingale and Harley Cameron, maybe one of the most improved wrestlers on the roster. So it's like, I'm not going to be disappointed each way, but I'm going to tell you right now, I think I'm leaning towards the Babes of Wrath, in my opinion, because, all due respect, like Toni, she don't need it. Like, she already over the moon. Like, she's one of the biggest stars. I say it's time to give a major payoff, like I said, to one of the more improved wrestlers on the roster in Harley Cameron, and just one of the most lovable people in the world of professional wrestling in Willow Nightingale. I think they will carry those tag team titles to good heights. I mean, start the tag team division on the right foot. And yeah, I'd say I'd go with them as my inaugural tag champs. And shout out to Luther coming back, man, coming down to Santa Claus out there. He had a nice gift for Marina Shafir, and then what it was, he flipped on the bird, and that was beautiful. My opinion, Luther is back, man. Listen, we need a little goofiness in the middle of all these certified hood classics from the Continental Classic. So it was a nice little, little side quest in the middle of the show. I liked it for what it was. But yeah, give me Babes of Wrath for my inaugural women's tag team champions.
Phil is in the comments, and he's absolutely right. I think Abe about to combust into flames. If Toni and Mina win next week, I fucking might. I'm telling you, I can't take this dingbat shit. Like, it's fun in doses. Small little doses here.
Yo, their entrance is dope, though, man.
Oh, no, it's not.
I'd rather
Jey Uso show up and just run the shit back.
Hell no, man. Shit.
Run it back.
Run it back. That's what it felt like.
Keep that shit on Mondays and Fridays, man. It's Wednesday.
Bob, Roze, how'd you feel about Toni and Mina winning?
I was surprised, to be honest, man. I was shocked. It's definitely unexpected. But I guess that's what you watch for. You can't just be like, oh, we want something different. We want something different. Then when they give you something different, I guess you're not supposed to be like, we don't want not that different. But no, I do think it's gonna be very, very like kind of hard, like ooh. But I'm with Bob, bro. I do think like the Babes of Wrath should win. Like Harley Cameron, she deserves to have a run with the title. Willow deserves to have a run with a title. So I feel like having them together as a tag team, because they seem more of a tag team than Mina and Toni. Toni and Mina feel more like a special attraction getting together more than a tag team than Harley Cameron and Willow do. So if they can get together every once in a while, that'll be cool. But I'd rather see Harley and Willow together every week. So I'd rather they win. But shout out to Luther, though, because I was just thinking about him like over the weekend. He just popped in my mind randomly. I'm like, damn, Toni, they just got rid of Luther. Like Luther just, I forgot when the last time I see him. I think when did
it was Marina, I think, that took him out.
Marina took him out or something like that. Like that was
Listen,
the last time I seen him.
she
So
took him
yeah.
out and put him on a Jet 2 holiday, but he's back in time for the holidays, man. Had that Christmas present right there and helped gift
And
wrap
the
the win.
shoe.
Oh yeah, he had the shoe.
Oh my god.
The
Yeah.
shoe.
Phil is in the comments saying, I wanted Sisters of Sin versus Tay and Jay. I would have rather had that than what the fuck we get. I'll be quite honest. I don't think I could take this Clueless type of. You remember that movie Clueless? That's what this finals tournament is going to be, the Clueless Mania for the tag team titles. But anyway, next up, trios match. Hobbs, Hooks, and Shibata of the Ops defeat Uno, Reynolds, and Silver by pinfall. It was good seeing the Dark Order back, man. I missed them on television. Well, back in the day with Brody Lee, that shit was fucking priceless. Remember, he used to throw the papers in their faces. I really miss everything the Dark Order used to bring, so it's good to see them back. But they do not get the job done. The Ops pick up the dub. Roze, how'd you feel about this one?
First off, I feel like I say this every week, man. I love Hook. I do. I really do, man. I promise. I do. And maybe that's me trying to tell myself, keep reassuring myself that I do. But I don't know, man. With the Ops, he just feels kind of like out of place. Like he just like the Ops, like for what kind of heel they trying to make him see. He's trying to be like the whiny kind of brat, kind of all of a sudden. You go from being a quiet, like person that just whoops ass to like a kind of a whiny brat a little bit. It's kind of a drastic change to me, especially when you're hanging out with a bunch of badasses like Shibata, Hobbs, and Samoa Joe, which is kind of weird. Yeah, like even when after the match, Hangman came out of there, where the hell did he go? Where the hell did Hook go?
Dipped.
Hook was out of there. I didn't see Hook nowhere. And they even said it on commentary. Where's Hook? Hook is gone. So yeah, I just I mean, I like Hook a lot, man, but I guess he
liking that. It's in that building stage. You gotta let it cook. It's simmering right now. Let it cook. Let it marinate. I'm telling you, it's gonna come out good. Trust me.
Yeah.
Bob, bro, how'd you feel about the trios match?
I mean, like you said, it was good seeing the Dark Order again, especially like my boy John Silver. I love John Silver. Silver, he was great during the pandemic era of AEW, man. He got his opportunities and he took the ball and ran with it. He was absolutely hilarious, like during the Dark Order, Brody Lee segments on Being the Elite were amazing. It was my favorite segment of Being the Elite, honestly, back in those days. But I mean, they just came up short tonight, and we knew the Ops were going to win. And I see what you mean about Hook. Like I like Hook, but you know what it is? He's like you say, he seems so out of place, and the way that he acts, the way that he holds himself up, like how he portrays himself, like you would think that he's in his head, he thinks he's like a 6'3", 6'4" jack dude that could just toss everyone and beat everyone. Like, yo, dude, you like 5'8", $150, man. You like a lightweight, thinking that acting and moving like he's a heavyweight. Like, I don't know, I think he's acting like and moving like out of his weight class, in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, we'll see how it goes. He's still in his early stages. Hopefully, he can improve from here. I mean, Luke, you cost Hangman the world heavyweight title, so you in the shit right now. You in the main event picture, so you need to show out right here. I told my other podcast mates in group chat, I was like, this is last chance, in my opinion. He's in last chance you right now.
Right.
He got to pass this test right here. If he don't, then I don't know where he goes from here, man. I hope it goes well for him, but yeah, we'll see, man. It's like when your parents throw you in the deep end of the pool, see if you can swim or not. Well, we're gonna find out if Hook can swim or not.
Definitely, you're gonna find it out soon. Then that leads us to the main event, and what a main event it was. Jon Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli. This match was worked perfectly, and if you don't think that we're getting a Jon Moxley babyface turn, you weren't listening to this damn crowd. They were chanting Moxley towards the end. The whole match, he was working like a babyface, kind of testing the waters, because eventually he's going to get his ass kicked out this group and rocketed to major babyface status. So tonight was like a first look at that. I loved it. The match is incredible. Claudio ends it with a Ryu from Street Fighter Hadouken, laying Moxley the hell out, getting the 1, 2, 3. This match was everything I thought it was, and I wanted more. I was hoping for the time limit draw, like Barbaro was saying last week, but I'm cool with Claudio getting the win just because of how the crowd was. They was really behind Mox. You could see the sympathy for him losing starting to pay off. But Roze, how'd you feel about this main event?
Man, first off, Marino slapping him a little bit harder now.
Right.
Those slaps for the interest tonight they look like those the first ones I seen, and I was like, damn. Those look like they hurt. They look like they hurt him too. Look like he kind of shocked him. He was like, and he just started walking on through. But yeah, man, I think it's time for John Moxley to be a babyface, and it's time for them to go ahead and murder him. Like, they just need to go ahead, get the plastic bag.
You in this bag. You just want him to die.
They did it. Listen, he did it to Bryan Danielson. They gotta do it to him. They have to do it to him. And the way they were treating him like this, they were like, hey, it's okay. It's all right. You good? Okay, it's all right. It's kind of like when the horse breaks his leg and they tell her, oh, it's okay. It's all right. Don't worry about it. Da-da-da. But at the end of the day, that horse is getting taken to the back. And it's gonna get what they say, getting turned to glue. They gonna put it down the pasture. And it's just now with Claudio beating him, it's no reason for him to lead them no more.
Right.
It's because like now, for the simple fact one of us can beat you, it just feels like we're all better than you now.
Right. Barbaro, you have to take your hat off for this one, man. You're steaming over there, man.
No. I'm not steaming, dude. Do you not notice what this match represents? You had John Moxley versus Claudio and Bryce Remsburg as the referee. It was bald bro madness in the middle of that goddamn ring. I mean,
Ball World Order.
And guess what? Ball World Order. It feels great to be represented, but enough of that. Like, this match, it was exactly what I mean, yeah, I wanted the draw, but as far as like the physicality between these two, like, I mean, and just like there was no brotherhood here. There's no, we on the same team. Like, oh, hell no. They were throwing bombs from the very beginning, from the punches, the kicks, the chops, the uppercuts. And man, Claudio did not hold back. But you know what they say? Like, I think it was Shawn Michaels back in the day where Triple H said that you never hit anyone harder than your best friends. And you could tell how deep like friendship between these two that they really have. I mean, first singles match that they had in over 8 years. 8 years. And man, I need to see more of it in the future. But my God, like that uppercut at the end by Claudio to take out Mox, 1, 2, 3 clean right in the middle of the ring. And listen, this is my warning for everyone right now for when the day does come when the rest of the members, like, they take some action against Moxley. None of y'all better shed a damn tear for Mox. Zero sympathy for this man. He has done nothing to earn your sympathy whatsoever. This man has terrorized the AEW roster for over a year. So I don't want to see nobody here bitching, moaning, crying, trying to jump over the guardrail to save John Moxley, man. Like you watching at home, you want to jump in the TV and save him. I'm talking to you, Thomas. I'm talking to you, Vio. Especially you, Vio. You better calm your ass down. Your boy Mox needs to catch these fucking hands.
Damn.
Even evil son of a bitch. He been like he saw what he did to one of my goats in Danielson last year. And Danielson, you another one. If you there, sit your happy ass down, as my boy light skinned guy would say, sit your happy ass down. You better not an ounce of sympathy for John Moxley. He don't deserve it. He don't need it. And like that's it, man. Like, he needs to take his fucking medicine and atone for his sins. All right. Thanks. No sympathy. No baby faces better come out there and save him. Like, no. Boots to asses out there, belt to ass when it happens. That's the only acceptable measure I will take when they turn on Moxley. Okay. That's what he deserves. It's called karma, baby. When it goes around. Oh, Boom, right there. I'm singing now, shit.
In the words of Samuel L. Jackson, yes, he deserves to die, and I hope he burns in hell.
Exactly.
So, we will see. We will see. But damn good Dynamite. We also had a couple in between segments between the Death Triangle and forget
Jamie Hayter
Jamie
and Chris
Hayter and
Statlander.
Chris Statlander. That's gonna be a good little something going on. And also we had Mercedes Moné, Red Velvet. They're getting their rematch at what was
Final
battle on Friday.
Battle. Yeah, that's gonna be a damn good one.
Ooh,
I'm gonna
listen,
definitely be streaming
if you saw that little brief interview with Mercedes and Renee, you see what we've all been waiting for. That collapse, that downfall is coming. Like I told you guys, this is something you had to wait for, and it's gonna start on Friday. Like she's about to lose it. She is slipping. She is losing her confidence. She's losing her bravado. And those championship belts, right? Those opportunities, that's her source of power right there. That's what gives her purpose in this world. So when you start taking away her belts, when you start taking away her purpose, you are literally going to start, slipping further, closer and closer to the depths of insanity right there. It's going to happen. It won't be overnight. It's going to take probably couple of months, like all these damn belts, and it's going to start Friday. I think she'll lose that TV title back to Red Velvet, and I want that TBS title to be the final belt that she loses. Oh yeah, Red Velvet going to stir it up this Friday night at Final Battle. I want that TBS title to be the final one she loses, and she loses her world right there. She loses her purpose. Like, she is not Ultimo Monet. She's just Mercedes. You got to start square one, and it's going to be beautiful to see, man. Just to see her try to build herself back up from, hey, you hit rock bottom. There's only one place to go. That's up.
Damn, Barbaro been cooking tonight, man. Going off on Moxley, called Pac a damn muscle hamster, man. Damn.
I'll have new ones every week, man. Just be ready.
Scale of 1 to 10, Barbaro. What you giving Dynamite tonight?
I'm gonna give it an 8.8 tonight. Yeah, I mean, Jesus Christ, like, you got a glimpse of the future with Kevin Knight and Kyle Fletcher. I mean, Mox and Claudio was just a fucking war from start to finish. Everything I wanted from that match. Okada just showing his just his craftiness, like, in picking up the win. I'll be honest, the women's tag match could have been a little bit better, but hopefully that's like the last of the hardcore matches of the year. Like, we get just a straight up wrestling match next week for the women's tag title. But yeah, I'm gonna give it an 8.8 tonight. I mean, listen, Dynamite, it did what it had to do tonight. I mean, I can't wait for Joe and Kingston next week for the title. CC is rocking and rolling, man. Like, and yeah, man, I can't wait to see what's next between Mox and the Death Riders.
Definitely. Roze, scale of 1 to 10, what you giving it?
I'm gonna give it an 8. I do wish the tag team match was a little bit more. I don't know. It was because it was a death match, right? It just, I don't know. It didn't feel like that much death match elements to it me. So I don't know. It was kind of missing something. But other than that, the Kevin Knight, Kyle Fletcher, I felt like that was, to me. No, Okada and Pac had a good match, and then the Moxley and Claudio. But I still think Kyle Fletcher and Kevin Knight match was the best match to me. I do like that the main event between Mox and Claudio, you get the fans cheering Mox, and then him working as a babyface, and then with him losing to Claudio, it furthers the storyline between that. And also can't wait to see Eddie versus Samoa Joe. I hope he get the belt. I know he probably not, but I'm gonna pray and just hope that Eddie can get this belt. And also, Hangman did tease that he's gonna have a match, and he's not gonna be alone. So, does seem like Swerve might have his first match back.
Right. Whoa.
What's going on?
I gotta research this before I say anything. I just see some breaking trade news in the NBA. Let me just hold off after the show. Make sure verify this shit here.
Oh man. Does it involve a certain Greek freak?
It does involve a Greek freak,
No,
but let's stick to the wrestling.
All
Check
right.
out the Holy Shit Sports. We may have to do a fast update on what's going on here with that. But tune in to that. Tune in to that for that. But yeah, we shall see. I'm giving tonight's show. To me, honestly, it was gonna be in the 7s after the holiday fuck fest, but Moxley and Claudio, that shit was just fucking incredible. Jumped that shit all the way up to an 8.8. Solid show, no complaints. I am gonna gripe about this women's tag team tournament. I do not like baby faces versus baby faces, especially when they goofy baby faces. This is gonna bother me, but hopefully they surprise me and it's a damn good finish. But that's it for us. What's going on with Group Chat Wrestling, Bob, bro?
Group Chat Wrestling Podcast. Follow us on YouTube and Spotify. We are 74 episodes deep in right now. Follow us on Twitter, GW Podcast UK, for all news and updates show related. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok, GW Podcast UK, for clips from every episode. Thank you for your continued support.
Roze, talk about Out of Bounds for him.
We got Out of Bounds Radio, who recording tomorrow, and we'll post it tomorrow night, going up about probably 11 Eastern. So it'll probably be late night, but it will be there Friday and this weekend. Definitely gonna be talking about Lane Kiffin, different stuff going on in college football with the rankings finna come out Sunday, and also with the Dream Noise Media YouTube page. We do got Bro You Good coming back, so we got 2 episodes of that, and we're starting that back next week. And also do got a couple more stuff on that, so make sure you do follow the Dream Noise Media page on YouTube, and also you can follow me on TikTok at Coffin Drop Cadence on TikTok. And yeah, that's definitely what we got going on for you.
We appreciate y'all joining us tonight for the Dynamite post show. Till tomorrow, where we will be talking some Ring of Honor, possibly some Impact, and definitely covering Lions versus Cowboys. It's been real. It's your boy AB from DET.
That ball bro for the NYC.
It's your boy Roze.
You guys been tuning into the AEW Dynamite Holy Podcast post show. Peace.
Out.
Media.